Angola.
Hey yo, yeah. Me and my niggas, we was raised up in Babylon. Let me tell you about this road that we travel on. Gotta be patient, cause the battle long, this man is strong. Yeah, right with the hand of God. Me and my niggas, we was raised up in Babylon. Let me tell you about this road that we travel on. Gotta be patient, cause the battle long, this man is strong. Yeah, right with the hand of God. I'm surrounded by Gentile sinners. They work for the reptiles. That the shit is wild. Wow, it's like X-Files. The shit is vile. Disgusting. I'm about to switch up my style. My shorty mad at me. What a catastrophe. It's still all hail King Selassie, your majesty. Certified street scholars. You know my faculty. We don't seek dollars, but deep knowledge our salary. I got a message for the man then. What up? Y'all like chopping, I like planting. My bars will fry you up like plantain. My brother light you up like a lantern. Hit him in the head, leave him pomegranate. That's for acting savage like
Peace to man, woman, and child. Peace to the gods and the earths. What a wonderful, beautiful day. What a glorious day to be alive right here, right now. Welcome to the Black Messiah Talkz Podcast. I am your host, the Almighty Action Man. And I'm also known as a spiritual scientist. And just a quick little note. You know, a quick sidebar. You know, something that I've been meditating on today, you know, is that a scientist, you know, today in modern day times, we got scientists and shit. But back then, I believe the scientists were the priests, you know? The priest is the real scientist, man. Because he knows the science of the things you cannot see, man. So that's a real scientist. I just wanted to bring that to attention. And, yeah, man, put that out in the universe, you know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Action Man, the Almighty Spiritual Scientist. You know what I mean? As you can see, I am Dolo. But I'm with my brother from another mother, Mastermind, making sure everything is always technical and on point, you heard? I bid you to go check out mtlstreets.com for your latest updates on what's going on in the city, music-wise, entertainment-wise, you heard? Also, what they call it? The voice of the new era, huh? The voice of the new era. I like that, man. I like that. Check out thugminded.com as well to make sure you go pick up your beanies, your CDs, and your snapback Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? What else, man? Yo, I feel blessed, man. Spring is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Spring is around the corner, man. And I'm just blessed. I feel blessed. I feel like the Godz is returning. The Godz is back. And they about to make they self-made manifest in the flesh. And what a time it is to be alive. You know, good versus evil, heaven on earth, soon come. You heard? Word. So what's the word, man? Bamboo is on paternity leave. You know what I'm saying? Bamboo Twiggz is on paternity leave. He's in the chat. All peace to the God, Young Legends Mafia, man. Yo, you sent him the code yet, God? Yeah, he gonna send it. He gonna send it right now. Peace to the God, man. Yeah, man, he's on paternity leave right now, but he gonna join us through the Zoom in a minute, through the Streamlab in a minute. And yeah, man, we want to officially, you know, the Black Messiah Talkz Podcast want to officially welcome the young God, you know what I'm saying, to this planet Earth at this wonderful time in life, you know what I'm saying? But I want to let the young God get into specifics of the young God's name and things of that nature and how everything went down, because the young God was born a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken, or yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a fresh new blessing upon the earth, you know, upon our cipher. You know what I'm saying? So it's a really exciting time. You know, it's always an exciting time when you're dealing with the newborns and new life, and it's always exciting. You know, spring is around the corner. You know what I mean? It's new life, man. The rebirth. You know what I mean? The resurrection. I love that. That's probably my favorite energy in the whole fucking world. Is that life energy, that new life energy, that newborn energy. You know what I mean? That resurrection energy. So on that note, you know what I'm saying? Before we take it any further, you know what I'm saying? And proceed with the episode 10. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a shout out to the chat, you know what I'm saying? People in the chat, you know what I mean? Also, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know what I mean? Comment, share, all that fly shit. But yeah, man, what a time it is to be alive, man. Mastermind, what's the word, man? Yeah.
Good vibe.
Good vibes. I love it, man. It goes right into the new life subject. New birth, newborns. You know, speaking of newborn, where that nigga Bamboo Twiggz at, man? Okay, we waiting. Okay, well, if we waiting, we're gonna go into some topics. But if not, we're gonna jump right into it with Bamboo Twiggz. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, man. Oh, well, listen, before, okay, well, there he is. Okay, I think I see the guy. So, yeah, man, hey, before we get into all that, man, I wanted to touch into something we were supposed to touch on the last episode with my man Ace. I got sidetracked probably because I was high or some shit. But I want to address a very important subject, you know, especially in the black community. You know what I'm saying? There's a big debate going on, you know what I'm saying, whether, you know, the Godz is the gods, and then if there's a one universal God, who created the sun, moon, and stars, and things of that nature. But I just wanted to chime in, you know what I'm saying, because based on my understanding, it's very clear and very simple. You know what I'm saying, is that, you know, in the Bible, they call God Elohim. Elohim is a plural word. You know what I'm saying? El is the singular version of that plural word. So there's El, and then there's Elohim, meaning many gods. So the many gods said, you know, let us create man in our image. So from my understanding, you understand, is that, yo, we created this. Our ancestors, all right, created the sun, moon, and stars together, you know, because this is what happens. This is why unity is power. This is why l'union fait la force. Because, yeah, as an individual, God, I got control over my whole universe, you know what I'm saying? But when we come together as gods, we got control over the whole universe. This is what the Christians would call the body of Christ. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when we come together, you know, black people, this is what the world is afraid of, man. This is what the governments and the Illuminatis and all the devils of the world, they're very afraid of this. This is their ultimate worst nightmare, is to see black unity. You know what I'm saying? Black unity, man. Listen, when we come together, we could create sun, moon, and stars. We could also build or destroy sun, moon, and stars. Nations, galaxies, solar systems, you name it. Because we are, you know, we are the gods, man. So I just wanted to touch on that and make it clear that, yeah, there is one God. Allah is one. You know what I'm saying? But his manifestations are many. And when we come together under one common cause, under one mind, like I was telling my man Mastermind just before we turned the cameras on, you know, I got the power to manifest shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? If I just focus my mind into my goals, I could create anything I want to. But like they say in the Bible, when 2 or 3 or more people is present, is gathered in my name, I am in the midst of them. You know what I'm saying? So that means that, yo, if I got a goal, that's cool. But like, now, if we 100 people, and we 100 gods, and we all share the same mental goal, yo, son, it's nothing we can't do. Imagine now 1,000 people, 1,000 gods, all focusing their mental energies and creative energies on the same common cause, on the same goal. Of course we could create sun, moon, and stars. We did that shit in 7 days. 6 days to be exact. You know what I'm saying? 7th day we rested. So with that being said, you know, it's no limit to our power when we come together. You know what I mean? As a people, you know, l'union fait la force. Unity is power. Imagine 1,000 people coming together just to focus on. This is how the pyramids were built, man. This is how the pyramids were built, man. A lot of people don't know that. This is how the pyramids were built. All right? 1,000 people focusing on the same outcome, on the same goal. Trust me, it's real. So, Bamboo Twiggz there? Let's go, man. What the fuck? Bamboo Twiggz the God. Ah, man, oh man. What a beautiful fucking background that is, man. Oh, we back to this one again? Yo, come on, man. Nah. Let's put that other background back on, God. Please, thank you, sir. Peace, Bamboo. How you?
Peace, God.
How you, God?
I'm blessed, yo. Can't complain. Better than blessed, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
I'm honored and grateful, you know what I mean? To have the honor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We was just saying, man.
To be a papa, you know?
Huh?
To be a papa, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed, man. More life, more blessings to you and your whole cipher, God, for real, man. It's like I was saying before the camp. Well, actually, before you got on, I was just saying how the whole Black Messiah Talkz podcast is very excited and just happy to welcome the young God into our
cipher.
I
was hearing that.
Yeah, into this planet, but more importantly into the cipher. But equally important, you know what I'm saying, because it's always a beautiful thing, you know, when you're dealing with new life, you know, birth, resurrection, just new life. You know, we in March too, you know, spring is around the corner, so that's also a symbolism to new life, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a great energy, man.
Like you were saying, you know, like you gotta look in the eyes, you know what I mean?
You wanna share before you get into all that, God, you wanna share with the people the young God's name, or you ever keep that?
Most definitely. No, I don't mind to share that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw you shared it on your story too, so.
Yeah, for all the ones that don't follow me.
Yeah.
His name is Enoch.
Yeah.
Allah Elohim. You know what I'm saying? Or Elohim, however you want to pronounce it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a beautiful time, man. It's a beautiful vibe, man. I'm just blessed, you know, I'm happy for you, you know. I could only bless y'all, man. That's all. I share in y'all blessings, man. I share in it because I feel like you know, I feel like that's my young nephew too. You know, that's my little, you know what I mean? I feel like that's my little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Most def, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's family thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, God. Exactly, man. How the earth doing, man?
Yo, she's blessed. You know, she thugged it out. You know what I'm saying? She's a soldier, warrior, however you want to say it. Like I don't know if it's too much, but she went through it, you know, with no drugs. You know what I'm saying?
That's what up.
So just that alone is like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
That's G'd up. How long was the labor? How long was she in labor for?
It was like less than an hour.
The fuck?
Yeah.
My man was ready to come out. He was like, yeah, all right, man, this is my stop. This is my stop right here, man. Fuck y'all doing? Let me out.
Yeah.
Oh, my man's wanted to come out today. Yeah. That's crazy. You know, I was thinking about it. I wonder what it means because, you know, I know it was your birthday not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? I know we don't celebrate birthdays and shit like that, but, you know, my seed was born exactly 17 days after my birthday, you know?
Oh, word.
I thought it was the same for you, but when I checked it out, I think your seed is born 12 to 13 days after you, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I wonder what that means, or if it has any meaning, or you know what. But these are the type of things the spiritual scientist looks at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there must be something there. You know what I'm saying? There must be something there. You know what I mean?
Indeed, because you know, 17 is knowledge, God. 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
12 is knowledge, wisdom, or 13 is knowledge, understanding. You know, so it's
Yeah.
always interesting. You know, numbers, when you're dealing with numbers, it's always interesting to break them down in as many ways different possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like he was born on the equality day, you know what I'm saying? On the
Mm.
6th.
Mm.
But like yo, he was like born basically 50 minutes before the God day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm.
bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like but basically like his first day was in the God day, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So
Indeed.
he's the young God for real, you know what I mean?
Ooh, there's something I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you in private, but I don't think it's, y'all just ask you here. You gonna get him circumcised or not?
Most definitely.
Yo, try to do that on the 8th day, God. Follow our traditions, you know, as Israelites.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do that.
I
Figure
tried
that
my
out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I tried my best. I think my seed got circumcised on the 9th day, if I'm not mistaken, or something like 8, 9. I'm not sure, but I tried my
Yeah,
best
I'm gonna
back
try it. I'm gonna try it, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day though,
then. Yeah,
as long as he gets it, you know what I mean? As long as he
yeah,
gets it, you know,
yeah.
because
It's just good to get it out the way early.
he,
You know what I mean?
most definitely. I ain't trying to wait till he's too old, you know what I mean? He's gonna remember that stuff, you know what I mean?
But yeah, I was also thinking about it. Y'all didn't have no baby shower or nothing. Y'all just, because I know most
Yeah,
black people like
well,
to have a baby shower, you know. And then by the time the baby was born, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga ain't even have a shower, you know. Not that I care, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
well, it was more so a thing where it's like we didn't want to like take too much from people, and then we feel like we owe people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you ain't gotta owe nobody nothing. You gotta be, but also I hear that respectfully, but also sometimes people just want to give and they don't expect nothing in return, you know. And you gotta be able to receive, because I had that problem a long time too. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
I had to learn how to receive again. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that, Lord. I hear that. You know what I'm saying?
If somebody's gifting you something with an open heart, receive it with an open heart as well. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
yo, at the end of the day, it ain't too late for whoever wants to.
Yo, donate
You
to
know
the
what I
God,
mean?
you heard? Donate to the God. He just
That's
has,
it.
yeah, man, just
Yeah.
had a seed
My
bomb, man.
PayPal's in the
In the
my PayPal's in the
description.
description.
Hell yeah. And
You
if
know
it
what I'm
ain't in this
saying?
description right now, it's in the last episode's description. But we're gonna
It's
add
a
it on to this
bamboo twigs at
description.
Gmail.
There you go. There you go. Yo, PayPal the God some
Simple,
dollars, man.
simple thing.
You heard?
Or you can e-transfer in
Yeah.
Canada.
There you go. There you go.
Hmm.
So yeah, man. Besides
Yeah,
that, what were you
man.
gonna say though, man? Yeah, dealing with the mind now. So you looked him in his eyes and sparked some shit. What
Yeah, I
happened?
was looking at him in his eyes, you know what I mean? Trying to give that energy off to him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Through his receivers, you know what I mean? Through his eyes, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Look at him with big bright eyes, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And, keep the vibrations on a high level, you know what I'm saying?
Keep the fire blazing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I
That's
like
what's
what you
up.
were saying, what you were saying about how the gods have to have like one mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And that's how we roll at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
All the
saying. This
gods
is
have to be on the same, page, on the same channel. You know what I'm saying?
A alike, B alike, C alike. You know what I mean?
Peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I feel like that's the ways of the ancestor. Everybody looking for the ways of the ancestor, whether we be the Comedics, the motherfucking Israelites, you name them. Everybody's looking for the way of the ancestors. I believe that was the true way of the ancestors. I truly believe that's how the pyramids was built. I truly believe that's how we created the sun, moon, and stars, or formed them, or shaped them, using
Yeah.
scientific, universal principles of magnetism, all kinds of shit, all those laws. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We did that, you know, and they really describe it really well in the Black Root Science. I know I'm a big advocate for that book, but yeah, man, they
That's
describe
that.
it good in that book. You know how it's under one mind. You know, all the gods just came
Yeah.
together under one mind and say, "Yo, this is what the mind is. Let's do that." All agree.
There's no room for anything else. You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly, man.
Anything else will just go against the cause.
Huh?
Anything else will just go against the cause, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. That's what you gotta destroy that, you know, from the cipher. You know, you gotta destroy that from the cipher, because that brother bring in doubt and confusion. You just destroy that from the cipher, and you know, to destroy means to take away negativity from the cipher, or to, you know, bring an end to. So that's what I would do. I would
take away what's untrue.
Yeah, take that which is untrue by destroying it, by building on that which is right and exact. You know what I'm saying? Add light and truth into the cipher, man.
You know, I got a little different than you, but yeah, most definitely.
No dizzy, no
but
dizzy.
It's the same principle, though. It's the same principle at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Same law, God. Same law.
Yeah.
You know?
There's actually something I wanted to read, if you don't mind. I know normally we freestyle it out, but there was something very powerful, you know, that I would like to read.
Nah, man, we're not gonna do no reading over here, man. I'm just playing.
It's like one page, guys. One page.
Nigga, I'm just fucking with you. Nigga, read. Nigga, we encourage niggas reading out here, man. Come on, we encourage this. I'm just fucking around. You know, thug-minded, man. Come on.
This the book, you know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the book, man?
Knowledge of Self.
Peace to Supreme Understanding.
Peace to the God Supreme Understanding, and to the God Sunez as well. They both edited the book, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, peace to the gods for putting me in the book, man. First of all, before you get into that, I didn't even know I was in the book.
I'm still looking for your part.
Huh?
I'm still looking for you in the book, but I didn't read the whole thing yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't know how I got into that book, but I'm in the book, and I didn't even read it yet. But I'm definitely.
Do you have a whole story in the book, or what?
Nah, it's just my email in there. They say, yo, if you want to reach out to the gods in Montreal, Canada, boom, that's that nigga action, man.
That's peace, though, you know what I'm saying?
Knowledge of Self. Yeah, the name of the book is called Knowledge of Self by Dr. Supreme Understanding and Sunez. Who again? Sunez Allah?
Sunez Allah.
Yeah, peace to the gods, man.
And you know, both them brothers follow me, you know, and Sunez Allah, you know, he actually he checked out my my last EP. And he said he might put me in one of his books, you know, because he has a book where he covers the whole culture of whoever's whoever should have eyes on them within our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shed some light upon the brothers that need it the most. You know what I mean?
Most definitely, God. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So I'm gonna get in this quick.
Yeah. Hold on. I just want to finish the thought of love, because I want to make sure that the love is clear. I want to shout out these brothers for putting me in a book back in the MySpace days. I didn't even know what the fuck happened. 20 years later? Nah, 18 years later. Born King from CLR Now. And where again? Truth Cypher, right? He hits me up telling me how, yo, he found me through this book right here. So, you know, it's just crazy how things come around full circle, and timing is everything, and God don't make mistakes, man. You heard? So I just want to shout out and show love to, you know, peace to the gods, you know what I'm saying? Born King, Sunez Allah,
peace to the God, Born King.
Dr. Supreme Understanding, you heard?
Yeah.
The floor is yours, King.
Living, you know what I mean?
Yeah, peace to the true and living gods out there, man.
Yeah. So this I guess it's like a little small few pages. It's called Thought Manifested. The mind is the master key. The mind is the master key which opens all locks. By Almighty God, Dawood Allah, from Savior C, Columbia, South Carolina. And there's a little excerpt that says, how wonderful then the plane of the mind is. The mind is its question and itself its answer. And that's by Hazrat Inyat Khan. So I'm going to start off. A master key is an instrument which opens many locks.
Hold on, pause. A master key? Say that again, a master key?
A master key is an instrument which opens many locks.
Ah.
And a master means the sole controller.
Mm.
Mind made matter. Mind is present in matter and is conditioned by matter until the mind rises superior to matter and controls the matter it is in through right education, meaning knowledge of self.
This backs up everything I just said about our ancestors. Please continue.
Educate means bring forth, draw out, to lead, also to cultivate with truth. Because every mental thought is attracted to a vibration, and this produces mind over matter by the law of attraction.
Like energy attracts like energy.
Peace, peace. So the number one question on a person's mind should be, what am I thinking?
And also something that people overlook a lot, respectfully. How am I feeling? Because, yo, listen, it's a feeling behind that God energy, man. I don't care how you want to think about it. It's a feeling. My man's mastermind said the word for the day is good vibes. There's a good vibe behind that God energy, man. It's called universal unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? That's that magnetism, man. That shit attracts at a speed you cannot even detect with your naked eye, bro. So I just wanted to underline that.
Yeah.
That a lot of these schools of thoughts,
feel it though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of these schools of thoughts talk about the power of positive thinking, the power of positive thinking, the secret, law of attraction, and all this shit. But they often overlook the feeling. That's the magnet. That's when you're dealing with magnetism, because the thought is the electrical part. The feeling is the magnetism. You can't have electromagnetism without the magnetism. You understand? So it's good to let it be known that you got to know how God feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
Peace, God.
Right. Remember what the Bible says. As a man thinketh, so is he.
Facto.
The divine living mind thinks, which causes a condition producing an effect. The completion of the mind's thoughts causes conditions and effects depends on the mechanism to which it is attached. The capacity or size of the brain stem, also the cleanliness of the brain, meaning a small brain or an unclean brain will not understand the highest thoughts, will affect one's way in actions.
Facts.
So I guess just to build on that, right? I guess a dirty brain would be if you're eating the wrong kind of foods, right?
Yep, which produces the wrong kind of thoughts.
Exactly, bro.
And the wrong kind of feelings as well.
Yeah. Or a small brain, you know, like 6 ounces or whatever, you know, less than 7 ounces.
Yes,
That's another day. That's another topic for another day.
Yes, sir.
Our consciousness rising from our sense creates our environment, because thoughts concentrated on positivity or negative purposes become positive or negative power.
Indeed.
See, there is only one power, one mind, but it can be used for good or bad. Man's conscious and subconscious thinking are the masters of the sun center, the solar plexus of the body, where all life and energy flow. So by the quality of our thoughts we think and entertain determines the quality of the thoughts our sun center radiates, which determines the quality of our ways and actions.
That's deep.
Yeah. So here's more. There are 5 stages to the mind. Number 1, the conscious mind. I guess like the what we deal with on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
The immediate, like the conscious mind, the awake mind. You know, is when you're awake. Everything you're dealing with, that's your conscious mind. You're
Peace,
conscious
peace.
of this. Yeah, you're conscious of this podcast running through your eyes right now.
That's it. The subconscious mind, the superconscious mind, the magnetic mind, and the infinite mind.
Okay, so
So
I
those are
guess
the
the
five.
magnetic mind would be the feelings. That's what
Yeah.
they call the magnetic mind. I could dig it.
Hmm. And the infinite mind, you know what I'm saying? Which is like the highest level, you know what I'm saying? So hold on. All right. The mind is a magnetic force of energy which activates on two or more objects, one positive, one negative, and its function is to solve problems and overcome obstacles. The divine living mind has the supreme force and power to perceive its essence, thus controlling the universe with supreme thoughts and power by acting on and interacting with atoms. Thoughts are electrical currents of energy from the magnetic field of the mind. Now, electricity is energy in motion, and its effect depends on the mechanism to which it is attached. Man or woman, positive or negative, good or evil. So when we change our mind, our bodies will follow.
Facts.
There is an old African saying, open your mind and your wings will grow, and then you can fly.
There's also an old American saying from the book of En Vogue, free your mind and the rest will follow.
That's peace.
That's En Vogue, man,
peace.
back in the days, but it's fine.
What is that, a group or?
Yeah, a female singer group, you know. Free your mind and the rest will follow.
That's peace.
Yeah, God.
All right. The energy of life travels in a circle. So the cipher, the energy of life travels in a circle in perfect balance. Until we find our center, we will never be whole, black men and women. Our center is the knowledge of self. Because of the lack of knowledge of self, we develop coping mechanisms which are very unhealthy and keep us unhappy.
Facts.
It's not the crust that makes the pie. It's the filling which is inside the pie, the mind.
The feeling, the feeling. Let's talk to him.
The black dot. Our real center in the heart of our mind is the seed of life, which is a hidden doorway in our mind to hook up with our ancient knowledge of self genetically, i.e., the doorway to our ancestral memory bank. This black dot is known to modern science as the pineal gland. Pardon self. The ancient as the third eye or mind's eye. The pineal gland produces neuromelanin.
Mastermind on point. Go ahead, man.
Yo, peace to the king, mastermind. Hold on.
Pineal gland, God.
Yeah, the pineal gland produces neuromelanin, brain melanin. Dr. Richard King says the black dot is the black room of black stone of the Kaaba in Mecca, the capstone of the pyramids, the black dot in all-seeing eye of Horus. The black dot hidden memory bank is a doorway out to an infinite conscious mind, which is the Allah, A-L-L-A-H, in us, the fifth stage of the divine consciousness mind in the black man. There's another excerpt. It says, our true self is all-knowing by its nature. It is the source of infinite knowledge within us by Swami Abhidamananda. Pardon self, I didn't say that correctly.
Yeah, that's probably a Buddhist or some kind of Hindu name or some shit.
It may be an African name though too. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I can't call it though. It could be either. The conscious mind is the watchman at the gate of our 5 stages of the divine living mind. Which, by the way, they talk about this in the Master Key system as well.
Absolutely. Listen, let me just say this: when they speak on these teachings, they have there's no birth date to these teachings. These teachings are timeless teachings. So they've been spoken on in many different ways, but my personal, after studying all of that shit, my personal direction, I had to choose the nation of Gods and Earths, because they deal with it in a more direct science. There's no religion behind it or no beating around the bush. Let's just get to the science of the universe.
And they don't want money from you either.
Huh?
And they don't want no money from you either. You know what I'm saying?
There's no what?
They don't want money from you.
They don't
want
money from you. And like I was telling Born King too. Huh?
Just pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Just pay attention. Pay your mind. Yo, listen. Remember I was used to tell you in the force out there, man. I used to tell you there's no man above protocol, right?
Word.
No man is above protocol. And that's what I love about the nation. I was telling Born King this shit the other day. It's like, that's what I love the most about the nation, is that no man is above examination. No man is above the protocol, man. No man is above Islam. No man is above supreme mathematics, yo.
Even the gods that are high up in the ranks get, you know what I mean, checked.
I'm saying, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps us
by the
sharp
way,
and humble.
I just noticed the background, by the way.
Yeah. Mastermind on point.
yeah, that's peace.
Word is bond.
All right, so let me continue this, all right?
Yeah.
The conscious mind is the watchman at the gate for our 5 stages of the divine living mind. It keeps guard over us to protect us from infiltration and thieves. The most important tool it has is light, and the ability, meaning the power of the mind to do anything of consciousness, radiant, health, strength, and harmony, which will bring us into realization that nothing is impossible. A word only used in the dictionary of fools. Once one understands the supreme power within, truth refers to correct reasoning power, thought power coming from the divine living mind controls the force of energy where all motion, light, heat, and color have their origin. The mind is the master key.
That's right.
The mind is the master key, which opens all locks by producing thoughts. Our conditions are but the outward manifestation of our thoughts change.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's peace. All outward or material conditions must change in order to be in harmony with their creator, which are thoughts, but thoughts must be clear cut, steady fixed, and unchangeable. Right and exact. We cannot take 1 step up and 2 steps back and expect good results. When we want peaceful and harmonious conditions in our lives, we must develop harmonious mental attitude, because it's our mindset that determines our thinking, and our thinking determines our attitude, and our attitude determines our behavior patterns. Our behavior patterns determine our ways and actions, and our ways and actions determine whether we are righteous or unrighteous.
Yeah, I wanna add on to that respectfully, because I read something a while ago that stuck with me. I think I shared this with you as well back in the force and shit. Be mindful of your thoughts because they become your words. Be mindful of your words because they become your actions. Be mindful of your actions because they become your habits. Be mindful of your habits because they become your character. Be mindful of your character because they become who you are, and be mindful of who you are because that becomes your thoughts. You become your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And then the cipher's complete, you know what I mean? So
most definitely.
I think that's very interesting and very true.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of truth to that. It's like a chain. You know what I mean? It's like one thing leads to another.
It's like a circle of life, you know?
Yeah, circle of life. So there's another excerpt. It says, "Peace is not the absence of war. It is the virtue, a state of mind, a disposition for benevolence, confidence, and justice," by Spinoza. So it's almost done. It says, in closing, the subconscious mind perceives by intuition urges from the inborn impulses. That is really a process of rapid thinking. It does not wait for the slow method of conscious reason. Thus, our conscious mind ought to be on duty every waking hour, because when the watchman is at the gate of our mind is not on guard, its judgment is suspended.
That's a fact.
And the subconscious,
yeah.
And the subconscious is unguarded and left open to suggestion.
That's it.
From without or within. The true and living God is not the true and living God is not constantly influenced like the 85%.
There you go.
Because he is the sole controller of the black man. He is the sole controller. The black man is Allah. Peace.
Peace.
And
yeah, man, 100%,
says,
bro. 100%.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
There's another excerpt. It says, "Man is the sum of all of his thoughts."
That's a fact.
By James Allen.
That's a fact. James Allen, a big author too, when it comes to dealing with positive thoughts, the power of positive thinking and things of that nature. Yeah, man, I wanted to add on to that because, you know, people underestimate the power of peace, man. You know,
True.
You know, in the mathematics, you know, there's build and destroy, you know, and something I found very interesting is that build means, you know, there's one part, it says build means positive energy that activates constant elevation. You know what I mean? So you have to have, I thought about that, you know, I meditated on that, and it's like, you got to have peace to build, man. You can't build during a war. You know, that's just one aspect of it. You know, you can't build during a war because what if they bomb you while you're building? Wait till the war's done. Wait till the fucking hurricane passes. Wait till the tornado passes. Then when everything's peace again, you could rebuild now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. That's just one aspect of it. But then there's, huh?
That's why, like, the devils want us to war with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because there's no peace. And when there's no peace, there's no flourishing. You know?
We can't build.
Exactly. And not just build, but build is also another word for like adding on to life, right? So you can't live, bro. You can't evolve. You can't grow because life grows. Life expresses itself. You can't express yourself. You can't grow. Life is interrupted when there's no peace, man. Building is interrupted when there's no peace, brother. So this is why, you know, for me, finding peace, inner peace to myself was a major thing for me. And I just want to underline it that, you know, never underestimate the power of peace, because with the peace, so much things come, you know. Also, we're dealing with new life. You know, you have a new seed, you know. But also recently, I shared this with y'all, that there was a bar from the RZA that he dropped on his newest project, Bobby Digital and the Pit Full of Snakes. He says something about what does life feel like to a flower? You know, I have to meditate on. Yeah, I have to meditate on that, because when you think about it, that feeling again. I want to meditate on that feeling that flower may have, which is the feeling of life, that life energy, man. That feeling is within all of us. This is how you know, or you can know, what it would feel like to feel what it'd be like to be a flower. That's how imagination could even work. That's how imagination could even work, because knowledge is infinite, you know? Knowledge is infinite. And even if I'm not a flower, I could put myself in them shoes, man, just by tapping into that tapping into that energy, that life energy, because it's in all of us. And so therefore, it's the common cause in all living things. I could tap into what it would feel like to be anything that's alive just by tapping into the life that is within me. That's some deep shit right there I just said, bro. What the fuck?
It is.
I'm glad I got this on the podcast, yo. Because these are the Jews we're dealing with as Godz. And
yeah.
This is the time we got to this is the time to put it to use right now. 2023, 2024, you know?
Indeed. But before we go any farther though, I just wanna big up the brother who wrote that last thing we just read, you know what I mean?
James Allen.
No, it's Almighty God Dawood Allah.
Dawood.
Pardon yourself if I ain't saying that right. Yeah.
Dawood Allah. Dawood is David in Hebrew.
A word, eh?
Yeah,
word.
in Aramaic.
So it says, Almighty God Dawood Allah is a nation elder. He's a nation elder, historian, and prolific author. He was born and raised in South Carolina before getting the knowledge of himself in the Bronx in 1977. His books normally address topics relevant to the teachings of the 5%. His published work includes Be Ye Perfect, In the Beginning, That Never Began, The Secret Society of the Freemasons Revealed, The Babies Are the Greatest, and the seven master key lessons of Divine Master Builder, from which the above essay is taken. Dawood's books are available in the most black bookstores or directly through African World Books. Peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out, man. I'm gonna have to check him out. It sound like my kind of brother, you know what I mean?
Peace to the God, yo.
Peace to the God. When you talk about the babies is the greatest, you my type of brother, my brother.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's powerful. Right,
Yo, what's up with you? You got a cold or something, man? I hear you fucking clearing your throat and shit.
Yeah, well,
man.
you remember last week I was getting over that, and the shit takes a long time.
Yo, man, you gotta go drink those teas back to back, God.
Yeah, true that, you know.
Niggas ain't on their jobs, man. You gotta love yourself. Take care of yourself, brother.
Well, I do be drinking a good amount of tea, you know what I'm saying? But
you gotta do that back to back.
It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. The shit don't go. The phlegm doesn't go away just like that overnight. You know what I'm saying?
It do when you do back to back. Drink the tea back to back. You ain't never seen me sick, God. You ain't never seen me sick, God.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Actually.
That's because I drink that shit
morning. I can't dispute that fact.
Eh?
I can't dispute that fact. You know what I'm saying? I never seen you. I never noticed you to be sick.
Never that, because I drink that shit every morning and every night. You keep your temple alkaline. No acid, mucus, phlegm can come up in there, and also to diminish the mucus intake. You know what I'm saying? And also keep the sea moss. You know, I keep the sea moss handy as well. But
that helps with that, eh?
Hell yeah, because it eliminates all mucus. It eliminates all the mucus.
Yeah, I gotta get back on my sea moss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mucus is the cause of all diseases. You know what I mean? Mucus is the cause of all diseases.
True. You know what I just started doing though? Started juicing.
That's good too. I shared that juice with you the other day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some good juice.
Yeah, the smoothie.
Yeah, well, the smooth. Well, we're not gonna share the name right now, cause some haters out there might steal our idea. We got brilliant ideas. We the Godz out here. You heard?
Yeah, most definitely. But I've been juicing. You know what I'm saying?
Juice is good. I drink juice too. What kind of juice you drink, man?
Fuck. Well, I don't care to give out the recipe, so I'll say I put beets, celery, kale.
Okay, so you doing the veggie joints. You doing the ginger. Green joints.
Yeah, but I throw in some fruits too at the same time. Like I throw in
you're fucking
orange,
your whole life up. No, I'm just playing.
fucking it up in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was just playing.
Some lime. I already said ginger. What else? Berries. You know what I mean? Just to make it have that sweetness so it tastes good. You know?
Yeah.
Like fuck around, throw a date in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're just throwing anything in there.
Yeah, but the good stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to get all the good stuff in me.
Yeah.
One shot. You know what I mean? So I don't have to fuck around and eat it all day. You know what I'm saying? Like to make sure I get it. Like instead of taking a vitamin or a pill.
Yeah.
Take it through juice. You know what I'm saying?
All day. That's what I do, man. You know, that's how. You know, it's very important what you let into your temple. You know, your temple is where you're living right now. You know, this is where the Most High is doing his life experience. You know, conducting his life experiment in the flesh.
The mechanism.
Yeah. So we want to optimize that experience. You know, it's like having what you call it, the VR set. You have that virtual reality set. You don't want it to be bugged out. You want that shit to work 4K, fucking clear, everything good, you know? So I want the same shit for my body.
Indeed, Lord.
Activate
indeed.
that light body.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man.
So,
Other than that, you wanted to touch on anything besides that?
fuck. I don't know. Probably did, but I can't think of it right now. You know what I'm saying?
All Gucci, man. Yo, we're gonna get into the topics then, you know. Yeah, man. I really wanted to get that shit off my chest, man. I want all my people to come together, man. All this divisive shit is the only division there should be is light from darkness, ignorance from wisdom. You know what I mean? That's the only separation there should ever be. Other than that,
actually, I got a quick add-on though. Still.
Yeah, please do.
So like I was talking to a real good brother. You know what I mean?
Say his name.
Who was a Christian brother.
No, I was just playing.
For now I'm gonna leave him anonymous. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say this, right? We were able to maintain a respect to each other through righteousness. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Our ideologies didn't necessarily align because he was a Christian and I'm a 5%er. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know that the black guy is God. You know what I'm saying? And he prays to a spirit or a so-called spirit outside of himself. You know what I mean? He believes that there's something outside of him that he needs to call onto
to save
in order
him.
to tap into to save him, basically. You know what I'm saying? And but we were respecting each other at the same time. You know what I mean? Because we were both righteous. So in the end, it's like he was saying some stuff, and he was basically saying that he needs to pray to get that Holy Spirit. To get it in him, you know what I mean? The Spirit of Christ.
Yeah, because they believe that they're born sinners. You know, that's what they believe. They believe they're born sinners and they have to pray for salvation. Yeah, I mean.
Basically, though, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about them, but I was born righteous. I don't know about them.
Most definitely, you know what I mean? Man. We all was, you know what I mean? Like when you're a baby, you're gonna tell me you're not righteous as a baby? Come on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's our natural way of life.
I was trying to tell him, Ray. I was like, whatever, you think that you prayed to get into was already in you. You just had to tap into it. You know what I mean? It's like you're God. You know what I mean? So the righteousness is within you. You know what I mean? Everything, all the godly attributes is you. You know what I mean?
If you choose
that's your natural way of life.
Yeah, if you choose to born them through you, that's the whole power of free will. Is that you could choose to be God or you could choose to be other than what you are,
Yeah, exactly. You have the choice, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I chose myself,
but the point is this. The point is that is it's within you, you know what I'm saying? That's more within you. Okay, for sure, the badness is within you too. There's no denying that, right? But I feel like the goodness is more like is more prevalent. I don't
The
know, like
goodness is who
that's just
you
how I feel.
are,
You know what I'm saying?
man. The goodness is who you are. The badness come from your body and the ways of the world. You know what I'm saying? And the teachings of the world. That's all that is. Yeah. Thank you,
Boom. There you
Mastermind.
go. Yeah,
Yeah, man, the body is a savage, man. It's a beast, bro. Of course it's gonna be bad-minded, but
true.
that's why you're here to civilize your own vehicle and master it, and and just
Yeah.
master that shit,
Civilize
man.
that beast.
Civilize that beast, word. You know.
Yeah.
So but yeah, man, I just wanted
And
to,
so,
yeah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say like so we kept building and basically at one point, right?
Yeah.
I told him like yo
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, he said he was the son of God.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew he was God, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And everybody that was around him, right? Not everybody, but a lot, like a good amount of people, right? Tried to like chastise him or like put him down, you know what I mean? Or say, yo, that's not true, or you know what I mean? That can't be, and it's like
Some
the
people called him,
Christians,
some
right?
people who said he was doing the devil's work.
There you go. And the Christians nowadays, not only the Christians, but anybody who's following a religion, right?
85%.
The 85%, I mean, not all the 85% follow religion, though, but whatever, anybody
They
who's a
follow some
religion, right,
form
though?
of religion, though. They follow some form of ignorance.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. So basically, like, let's just say the 85% of that day and age, right? Well, they was basically like blackballing him, putting him down, and nowadays, like anybody who's in a religion, as soon as you say that like as soon as you let's just say you say, oh, I'm God, right? They're gonna think you're crazy. They're gonna like think you're doing blasphemy or something like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
The
It's
same
called
thing they did to
cognitive
Jesus.
dissonance.
Ooh, that's a big word, God.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a big
called
word.
cognitive dissonance, man, for real. It means like when
Word.
you've been believing a lie your whole life and then you get hit with the truth, you kind of start panicking, your whole world starts to fucking melt. So you start panicking, you're going into defensive mode, that's called cognitive dissonance.
Okay, yeah. Basically, though, you know what I'm saying? So, but they don't even know that first off. They're doing the same stuff that them bad people was doing to the Messiah back in them times. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like there's somewhat of a hypocrisy in
That's
that.
what
You
the
know what I'm
whole
saying?
thing. Yeah, that's what the whole thing is. That's what the
Yeah.
Messiah would beef with the most. He would say, "You damn hypocrites." They're hypocrites, bro. Especially those scribes and those Pharisees and Sadducees and all them people, those scribes, because they were like equal to the 10%. So the 85% wanted to be like them, but they were hypocrites.
There you go.
They're hypocrites.
There you
So
go.
the 85 wanted to be like them, which made them hypocrites as well. So, but this brother was living out. He was the true and living. You know what I mean?
He was the true and living. You know what I'm saying? So,
Indeed. But yo,
so
just
it's
to
like,
get back to what I was saying before, it's like, yo, we done with the division now. This is 2023. We done with the division. There's been the factions of Hebrew Israelite, the Kemetic Hotep niggas, 5% Nation, Islam, the Nation of Islam, Christians, there's that, there's all kinds of shit. But we want to unify all that, because this is where our true power lies, as mentioned before, is in the unification, is in the unity. Once we get that unity popping, we can destroy worlds, we can build worlds, we can create, we can destroy anything we want. We just got to come on a common cause. I want to touch on something the RZA said one time in an interview. He said something along the lines of, once all minds come together and shine like the sun, we shall be free. You know, he says something along those lines, you know. But, you know, all those different factions, you know, Kemetic, Hebrew Israelite, 5%, Nation of Islam, Christianity, anything, you name it, all of those different factions. If we can just find common ground, because like you said, you have more in common with the Christian brother through the righteousness than you had of that was not in common. You know what I'm saying? So looking at all these factions, we got more in common than we don't. You understand? That being said, we got our ancestors in common. We got the righteousness in common. We got a lot of this knowledge in common. So the only thing to do now is to unite and just, you know, refine the points. Nation, you know? Yeah, and refine the points where we don't get along. We can deal with that later. But the main thing is that, yo, the black man is God, right? And that together.
Well, that's the thing, God. We're the only ones who say that, though.
Nah, but this is the thing.
We're the only ones who say that, Lord.
Nah, but listen, a true Hebrew Israel, because look, Killer Priest told you he found wisdom, knowledge of self through the Bible. I found knowledge of self through the Bible.
He also got it from 5%ers too, though.
I know, but this is what he said from out of his mouth, yo. When we asked him at the studio, this is what he said. Huh?
That's where he first probably got the spark, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what it was for me too. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. But that's what it was for me too. And, you know, in the Bible it says, you are all gods. The Messiah said it out of his own mouth. So we're not dealing with Christianity or ignorant religious people. We're talking about people who really want to know the truth, who's really reading the words, who's following the teachings of the Messiah, who said himself, don't you know that you are all gods, and all the shit that I've done, you'll be able to do, and even greater. These are his words. I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah, I would like to hear like actually how he said it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up, man. You got the Googles? Let's pull that shit up, man. You got the Google up there? Matter of fact, I got the Google up here, man. Ye are gods. Okay? King James Version, nigga. What they say? My man said, I have said. Matter of fact, we're gonna read the whole chapter. All right? This is Psalms. Huh?
So you got it right now?
I got it right now. Psalms 82. In case you want to write that down for yourself, study, meditate on it later. Psalms 82, all right?
Where?
So it says, God standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods. Let's read that again. That's just one line, but it's heavy. This is what you're dealing with when you're reading the Bible, man. Say that again.
Read it again, Lord.
Of course. So it say, God stands in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. All right? How long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Now, here's where we get to the good part. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Huh?
That's what Ogman told me like a few years back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you shall die like mortal men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Peace. This is so deep, but that's not the verse I was looking for. Okay, I'm looking for John 10. Yeah, I'm looking for John 10. We're going to read John 10. John 10.
Peace.
Yeah, man, because John 10, you get the words out of his mouth. The Messiah himself,
The Messiah.
Yeah, so this is the Messiah talking. We're going to read the whole joint because it's always good, John 10, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. To bombo blood clot, you hear me? But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. This parable spake Jesus unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Jesus unto them again, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is a hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and I am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and they shall be one fold and one shepherd. Selah. Therefore doth my Father love me, because I lay down my life, that I might take it again. No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down on myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. There was a division, therefore, again among the Jews for these sayings. And many of them said, he hath a devil and is mad. Why hear ye him? Others said, these are not the words of him that hath a devil. Can a devil open the eyes of the blind? And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication, and it was winter. And Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him, and said unto him, how long dost thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly. Jesus answered them, I told you, and you believed not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Jesus answered them, many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do you stone me? The Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, make thyself God. All right. Now here's the good part. Jesus
Say that last
answered
part
them.
again, though?
Huh?
Can you say that last part one more time?
Yeah, he says, the Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, make thyself God. So basically they were stoning him because he calls himself God. You
Just like we
understand?
do.
Huh?
That's what we do, you know what I'm saying?
Basically, God. So here's the good part. Jesus answered them, is it not written in your law, I said, you are gods? If he called them gods, unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken. Say ye of him whom the Father hath sanctified and sent into the world, thou blasphemest, because I said, I am the Son of God. If I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, though ye believe not me, believe the works, that you may know and believe that the Father is in me, and I in him. Therefore they sought again to take him, but he escaped out of their hand, and went away again beyond Jordan, into the place where both John at first baptized, and there he abode. And many resorted unto him, and said, John did no miracle, but all things that John spake of this man were true, and many believed on him there. So yeah.
Yeah, cut out for a second though. Can you just repeat the last little bit of it?
Yeah, man. It said, therefore they sought again to take him, but he escaped out of their hands, and went away again beyond Jordan, into the place where John at first baptized, and there he abode. And many resorted unto him, and said, John did no miracle, but all things that John spake of this man were true, and many believed on him there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know ye not that you are gods.
There you go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, if you follow the teachings, like, that's why I say the Israelites, they got to know that they're gods. Because if you follow the teachings, this is what the teachings teach. The fuck are they doing if they don't believe they're God? You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of them don't.
Well, they're retarded if you ask me. We should take the ones that know they're gods, join them to the unified force that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the 5% nation at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Say what? Say what now?
Nation. That's the like the unified force that you're talking about is the 5% nation. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that to a certain extent, because then again, you have some gods in the 5% nation that are not true and living. But if I have to settle,
God, though.
Huh?
Yeah, at least they acknowledge the fact that the black man is
that's
God.
What I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I settle. I could settle on that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's the 5% in the 5%, like they said. You know what I mean? Like some of the gods broke that down. You know.
Indeed. But like I said, there's true and living in all of these things. Like there's true and living gods in the nation of Islam. There's well, maybe not. I can't call it, but I'm pretty sure there's gods that are true and living in all of these different factions, man.
That's another thing I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Because
hold on, because respectfully, before you add on to that, Simon Toko didn't have no 120, God. And this nigga was showing and proving, living in true.
No, most def. You know what I mean? And do you know anything about like what his ideologies was? Was he Christian? Was he?
Nah, he was a Bible scripture reader, man. He would just read the Bible. That's how he got his knowledge of self, I'm guessing.
Yeah, okay, but he did it with an open mind, though.
He did it with a true interpretation. You know, like I always say, I say that only the Israelites can truly interpret the Bible for what it truly is, because you're looking at it from an innocent, true, pure perspective, which is the original man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Same thing for the Quran.
So my next question is this. Yeah, my next question is that, the Quran. You know what I'm saying? So is there anything that touches on that in the Quran?
What that?
That we the guys.
Huh?
Well, you know how you just broke it down from the Bible perspective about how Jesus said we the gods.
Yes.
Is there anything like similar to that in the Quran? That's what I want to know.
I'm sure there is. Nothing comes to my mind right now. I know Minister Freedom. Shout out to Minister Freedom. I know that he said that.
Peace to the guy.
Yeah, I know he said that he had the right surah. The surah don't come to my mind right now, you know, but
That's a verse, a surah.
yeah, a chapter is a surah, you know. But the thing,
That's
however, is that the way they speak in the Quran is very indicative of the point that the black man is God, due to the fact that they say stuff like, you know, let us create man in our image. That's the Elohim speaking, you know. Let us create man in our image, you know. So that's our ancestors. That's our ancestors, period. And another thing I want to just underline is that the Quran is more so for people who are descent of Ishmaelite, from my understanding, because you know, in the Quran they speak a lot about us in a bad way. Israel, they be like, yo, don't be like Israel that fucked up after getting the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? After getting the revelations, these niggas still ended up fucking up. Don't be like them. Follow Muhammad, you know? I'm saying it, I'm paraphrasing, you know? But a lot of times they speak about us in a negative light due to the fact that, you know, we had the teachings, but we fucked it up. You know what I mean? We received it.
So my question is this, right?
Huh?
My question is this, right?
Yeah.
How come us as black people we gravitated so much through, let's just say, like, I'll use the Nation of Islam as an example. How come we gravitated so much towards the Quran and the Islam?
Because in my humble perspective, you know, growing up because I got a great respect and admiration for the Quran as well. Coming up from, most of us grew up under Bible teachings. Black people, most of us, we grew up under the Bible, man. We didn't grow up under the Quran. So we know all these stories. Some of them we understand, some of them we don't. You know, some of us chose to research, some of us chose not to. But when somebody comes to you from a foreign land now, or from a different place, and introduces you to a foreign teaching, this is something that you're not used to. You know, salam alaikum, walaikum salam, and all of this shit. And then you start reading the Bible, you see the knowledge from a different point of view now. And you could, and there's a lot of it's a lot of respect. This is why I think that a lot of brothers submit to Islam, because Islam makes it in a way where, for example, right, the word Muslim, Muslim, the definition of the word Muslim is to be submitted to the will of Allah. So if that's the case, Jesus was a Muslim, I'm a Muslim, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A true Rastafarian may be a Muslim, you know what I mean? A Buddhist may be a Muslim. Because Muslim only means to be submitted to the will of Allah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what people gravitate towards, is they understand that, yo, I want to submit to this culture of peace. Islam means peace, man. You know, and a lot of us done grew up in violence. A lot of us done grew up in drama, trauma. It's a lot of shit, you know? So when you come in from a culture of peace now, when you say salam alaikum, walaikum salam, and this is how our ancestors greeted each other. Even the Hebrew Israelite, we say shalom.
True.
Shalom ain't nothing but salam. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's just a different language, word. So, you know, it's just, I feel like we recognize ourselves, or a different aspect of ourselves in the Quran. You know, because we're so familiar with the Bible already. But when you come across the Quran, it's like, oh, this is a different aspect of myself. You know what I'm saying? It's a different perspective, a different angle that I could analyze myself from, you know?
That's peace.
Yeah, I think we all looking for that knowledge of self, man. That's what we all looking for, you know, and it's out there. Whether you get it through the Quran, Bible, whatever you get it from, just get that knowledge of self, yo, because it's fundamental.
We're looking for that peace, you know what I'm saying?
Word. That's who you are.
Yeah, walk in peace. Walk and talk in peace, you know what I'm saying?
Cabo Verde. I love my country, man. I want to go to my country. Huh?
Does Cape Verde play?
Yeah, man. I want to go to my country, man. I want to go.
Never been, eh? Never been to Africa, eh?
Never. But soon come.
Yeah. You could get out there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. Yeah, man. So, yo, we got all of that out the way. Let's see what else we can come.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got on deck here. I really wanted to get that shit out the way because I felt like Ace. Hey, yo, shout out to my nigga Ace, man. I felt like he felt like he had me on the ropes and shit. Yo, but who created the sun, moon, and stars? I'm about to hit him with that Black Root Science, but I got sidetracked or something like that, man. You know what I mean? But
you know what's funny though?
Yeah.
Remember, I was on a podcast last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When that dropping, man?
I don't know exactly, but I had to break that down for them too. You know what I'm saying? Like not verbatim, but whatever you had told me.
Yeah.
I'm like because the brother that was interviewing me, he was asking me, he's like, well, who created us? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we created ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We created ourselves. And I have to break down that Black Root Science explanation. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. You know, Islam. You know, our natural way of life is leading me after me submitting to that natural way of life within me. Is leading me to the teachings of the 5%, which will eventually lead me to memorize the 120, which will eventually lead me back to the Black Root Science, because at the end of that Black Root Science is a workbook that is an exercise book that you can use to exercise your ancestral memory. And I never got into it because I feel like I needed the 120 first, man. I'm gonna train my memory up with the 120 first. Now that when my memory is like sharper than a motherfucking blade, then I'm gonna tackle the Black Root Science again. And then there's the part 2 I gotta get into. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. But it feels good because for a long time I felt like, yo, shit, I ain't got shit left to study, man. But I'm back, man, and it feels good. I got my pen back. Huh?
There's always something new to study, you know what I'm saying?
But I reached to a point where it's like, oh, I'm God. Oh, I ain't got to do shit else but access that God infinite knowledge within self, and I'm good. I don't need to read no books or nothing no more. I'm just access that infinite knowledge within, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be all right. You know what I mean? But that infinite knowledge within, is infinite. Yeah, that infinite knowledge within is leading me to the 120, leading me to different books, leading me to different experiences in order to shape and mold me and create me as I created myself in the first place. You know what I mean? So it's a wonderful revelation for me. I love it.
That's peace. Like me, I want to like be able just to converse with anybody about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I'm there. Respectfully, I just want to tackle now the higher heights. Now I wanna be that nigga that I want to listen. Black Messiah Talkz. You heard? Black Messiah. That's what we striving for. You know what I mean? Word is born.
Indeed.
Want to be able to show and prove now. I'm done talking to these fucking people. I want to walk up to them and tell them, look, you see this? Water, wine. All right?
That's what you would do?
Nah, but I'm just giving you an example. I'm not telling you what I would do. I'm just giving you an example. What I would do personally, I would probably do something like Neo did. Neo picked up the phone at the end of the movie and said, what? He says, I know you scared, nigga. He said, I know y'all scared, pussy. I'm finna show the world what y'all never wanted us to show them. And then he just fucking hung up the phone and flew into the night.
Mm.
That's what I would do. I would do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
On some Neo shit.
I feel you. I feel you.
I pick up the phone, call the fucking Illuminati straight, direct line, say, hey, I know you scared, pussy. I smell pussy, nigga. I'm gonna show the people. Yeah, I'm gonna show the people what y'all never wanted us to show them. The truth, man. You know?
The truth.
Click. Just fly out into the night to bomba clock. That'd be fly shit, nigga.
That would be. That will be.
No doubt. That will be. Say that then. Yo, I want to say something else. I want to tackle a subject, bro, which is totally off topic, man. I think we went deep from the jump. Now we're going to go a little surface now.
I'm with it.
I can't stand these dick-sucking ass rappers, bro. I can't stand any type of dick sucker, bro. I really can.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, where does your self-respect, where does your self-respect begin? Does it ever begin anywhere? You know? Son, I see these rappers, nigga, that's sucking other rappers' dick. I'm like, wow, son, that's how y'all get down, son. That's how y'all get down, son.
Elaborate, though, Lord.
Yo, okay, you know the first thing that come to my mind? Is Pop Smoke.
No.
Pop Smoke has a line in one of his popular songs. He said, all these niggas sucking dick. All of my comments are screaming my name.
Yeah.
While I'm in the club throwing up 50s and ones or whatever the fuck he said. Yo, I can't fuck with these rappers. These niggas is gay. All of my comments are screaming my name. A lot of dick sucking ass rappers out there. It's like, yo, listen, man. You know, this nigga don't even fucking like you, bro. This nigga don't even like talk to you, God. And you all on this shit, sucking his shit off, nigga. Praising him to the highest degree of God. Yo, son. It's a disgusting thing to see, nigga. To see a grown-ass man suck another dick. Now, let me tell you something. You see, Action Man, I ain't never kissed no ass. I ain't never sucked no dick. But I will tell you this. I always give props where props is due. Because you know why? Because God is worthy to be praised. I don't care if God comes in the person of Bamboo Twiggz. If it comes in the person of my worst enemy, if it comes in the person of Mastermind, if it comes in the person of a dog's ass, if it comes in the person of a donkey's shit, I don't give a fuck. If the wisdom is there, if the truth is there, if the love is there, if God is there, I'm going to salute you. Whether you're aware of the fact that God is working through you or not. I'm going to salute you because the Most High God is worthy to be praised. But now, this clown ass nigga, he ain't doing nothing that is godly. He just has the ego, the clout, and he's been put up there by the men and the children of men. And their powers that be. Huh? And now, you want to be like him so bad, you say, hey, if I kiss enough ass and suck enough dick, maybe I can be his friend. Where is your self-respect, you dirty bastard? It's something that just doesn't sit right within my spirit, man. Because as a man, as a motherfucking man, how do you sleep at night? How do you look yourself in the mirror knowing you got a couple cum stains on your fucking face, nigga? You got shit stains on your nose, kissing all that ass.
Brown
You know what I'm
nose.
saying? Brown nose. Yeah, that's how they get the brown nosing from. You been brown nosing, nigga, but you ain't even brown nosing these hoes. You brown nosing these niggas. It's disgusting to me, and I just wanted to bring it up. I seen it a little bit too much in Montreal. I had to unfollow a few niggas on my Instagram, bro. I had to. Told them niggas, you know, it's listen, man. It's just something that to me, it irks me, man. I can't really, it don't rub me the right way. So I wanted to address that topic because how do you feel? How do you like, I don't understand. We grew up where it was like, yo, you should be ashamed of yourself to even do anything like that. That's how we grew up, man. You know? And even dealing with the whole, you know, anyway, I don't even want to get into that, but, you know, especially if the man's dead, like, it's like, let the man rest in peace. Him and his dick, nigga. Let his dick rest in peace, nigga. Come on, man. Take that dick out your mouth, put it back in the grave, nigga. Huh?
I mean, that's the poor part, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, man. Mentally dead like a motherfucker,
Or the
son.
worst part. No, probably the poor part, you know what I'm saying? I focus on the best part, but
Yeah, I want to focus on the best part. But this what we need to destroy from the cipher. That's why I brought it in, because we was dealing with that same subject where, you know, unity is power, but Judas gotta die. You know what I'm saying? Judas gotta die. Because Judas come in like that. Judas come in as a dick sucker. And as soon as you turn your back, he a backstabber. You understand? It's like my man's Bicycle Tony was saying. Shout out to Latin Pain. Go check out Real Life Real Spit on YouTube. It's like he was saying how they got smiles on their face. No, they got sugar on their lips, but they got venom in their teeth, man.
Yeah.
That shit is real, God.
Definitely gotta beware of that, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. You know? So yeah, I wanted to address that, man. Stop sucking so much dick, man. That's not how you get to success, man. That's not how you get to success, all right? Know thyself. Know thyself, and you won't have to suck no fucking dick, pussy. You bitch ass niggas. How disgusting are you, man?
If you're a talented individual who's meant to be successful, then you shouldn't have to lower yourself or your self-respect and your standards of your integrity, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
your dignity, your honor.
You know
whatever happened to being a man? That's my problem, bro. Whatever happened to being a man? Whatever happened to having honor, values, self-respect, self-love, principles?
Well, I mean, like
integrity.
Being a real man, you know what I'm saying, is like something that they're trying to
eliminate,
to cut out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Eliminate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm addressing it, because we need to destroy that from the cipher. You know what I'm saying? We need to destroy that from the cipher.
The ones that are like-minded, you know what I mean, who will be able to be part of this nation.
Nation
of God. You know what I'm saying? Be part of this movement. Be part of this movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll click. It'll click right away for them. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
What you just said will click.
Well, I feel like some people it just won't click. Like that's why I say we gotta destroy them.
But they weren't meant for that. They weren't meant for what we do.
But they gotta be destroyed. They gotta be destroyed from the cipher. It's dead weight. They can't make it to where we going.
But they wasn't in the cipher to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
was it?
I don't know. That's a good question. But if you ask me, you know, we all fall from grace. We all fell from grace as a race, as a human race. We all fell from grace. But you know, we rising with those who's rising. We rising with the great rising. And then you have those that really want to keep descending. Nah, we destroy them. We destroy them. We're not part of the fallen angels. You know, we're not part of the fallen. We're part of the rising. Yes, sir, mastermind. So this is what we want to promote, and this is what we want to put out there. This is what we want to build on, you know?
Definitely. Love yourself, have integrity, dignity.
Yep.
Fucking self-respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but it all starts with knowledge of self. Because when you know yourself, you know what your worth is, man. And when you know what your worth is, and you know your value, you will never sell yourself short for anything, bro. If you know you're a king, you're never going to let nobody treat you like a fucking slave, bro. The only reason why you let people treat you like a slave is because you think you are a slave. But if you know who the fuck you are, you know you're a king, yo, you won't accept any treatment that is any less than royal. And that's how I live my life. If you can't give me that royal treatment, I cut you out of the cipher. Because I treat all my peoples like royalty, man. You know? Especially if I see God in you. Shout out to Killer Priest. You know what I'm saying? And Lord Fury. It comes back to my other point. You know? We gotta treat those gods as they need to be treated. That was the least I could have done. Napasha Da. That was the least I could have done. Is to go and run outside and get blood clot water for the gods. You know what the gods did for me, nigga? This what I did for the gods ain't shit compared to what the gods did for me, man. My man gave me Bible. That's just that enough alone. Just that alone is enough. B-I-B-L-E. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Come on, man. Least I could do is run outside and get some water for you, guys. Care how cold it is, nigga. Word. So, you know, we gotta treat God as he needs to be treated, worthy to be praised, man. We need to stop as black people and say, oh, he just a nigga just like me. No, nigga. If he has the qualities of the Most High God within him and his character, he's worthy to be praised, man. Give that nigga his crown. Peace, King. Peace, God. You know what I'm saying? But we want to keep cutting each other's throats and fucking kicking dirt on each other's name, throwing shade on each other.
But think about it like this, though, right? If you don't acknowledge yourself as God first, then you can't acknowledge someone else as God. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's a big fact. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So 85% of people don't acknowledge themselves as God. So yeah, they're not gonna acknowledge no one else as God. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that have some kind of a basic knowledge of self. You know you're righteous. You have a certain you have a certain identity with righteousness. You identify with righteousness to a certain extent as a black people.
Okay, true.
Now you see your brother doing good. You don't want to praise him. You want to hate on him. Why do you do that? And then you turn around and you go suck a next man's dick because he got clout, bro. It's disgusting to me, y'all. For real. And this nigga has no godliness in him. He just has clout. But you come along, you showing real heaven on earth. You showing real godly characters. You're honest truth. You're this, you're that. Loyalty's royalty. A bunch of things you got going on. But nah, they want to hate on you or that. Fuck that nigga. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point. My whole point is as black people, we have that problem, bro. It's always division. And that's the colonizer that brought division into our minds. It's a self-hate. It's a self-hate that I grew up in. My family was deep into that goddamn self-hate, man. Some people were more deep into that self-hate than others, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying to that, though?
So when you hate you, it's same thing to what you were saying. You can't praise somebody as God or recognize somebody as God if you don't know yourself as God. But these people, they hate themselves. So anything that is like them or godly is their own reflection. They're gonna hate on that. They're gonna hate on that because it's who they are. It's God, nigga. But they just can't face it. They can't face it.
There's shame involved, you know what I'm saying?
They can't face it within themselves, and they can't face it within you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy. But so I'm gonna say this, right?
But we gonna shine regardless. This is what my message is. We gonna shine regardless. We gonna be godly regardless.
You know what I'm saying, Lord? The truth is the light.
We gonna shine regardless.
To take you out of darkness. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
triple stages of darkness, dumb, deaf, and blind.
Dumb, deaf, and blind. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, right? If anybody is let's just say they're righteous, right? But they're not living by the laws of being righteous. You know what I mean? Like, so it's complicated. Let's just say like
What do you
their
call
their
that?
principles might be righteous. It's I don't know what to call it, God. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what you call a
like
hypocrite.
some people, yeah, it's
So
hypocrite. But like at the end of the day, right? It's like some people they're not ready to go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for
I'm
one
not. I'm
reason or
not. I'm
another.
not.
You know
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying?
I'm not really dealing with them. You know, if you're confused, listen. Like I said in one of my songs, if you confused, undecided, you going to hell too, nigga. You
Let's
know
just say
you
you have a
going to
kind
hell
heart,
too,
right?
huh?
Let's just say you have a kind heart, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you don't acknowledge yourself as God. Like, is that
Okay.
righteous?
Listen, if you can have a kind, I know a lot of brothers that got a kind heart, but they gonna die as mortal men, just like we read in Psalms 82,
Boom,
if I'm not mistaken.
boom. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm
They're
saying?
gonna, yeah, they're
So
gonna
it's like,
die as
is that,
mortal men due to the
so
fact
they're not
that,
being righteous to themselves. They're not being
yeah,
righteous to themselves, God. They can
they're
help out every single person on earth, right?
huh?
But they're not being righteous to themselves. They can help out everybody outside of themselves, right?
Mm.
And be kind to everybody outside of themselves. But when it comes time to love yourself and treat yourself for who you really are, which is the true and living God, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like they're halfway righteous. It's like being half original, you know what I'm
There's
saying?
no such thing. There's no such thing from my humble perspective. It's either
Right,
you're,
then I guess they're unrighteous then. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. If you ain't righteous, you unrighteous, bro. Because especially now in 2023, you can't be on the fence. This is why I keep repeating. You're, in my humble opinion, you're the final call. You're the final call. Make up your mind, monkeys. Make up your mind.
silly monkeys.
You silly monkeys. It's we talking about. That's what we talking about. Those same lame motherfuckers I was talking about on that post I did, on that status. I mean, so you know,
At the end of
that's
the
what
day,
we
there's no
talking
saving
about.
them.
It's either you put your fucking pants on and man up and guard up, or lay down and die slow. Simple. Because you can't be in
But
between no more.
another thing is this too, right? It's like a lot of old heads, you know what I mean? Once you get to a certain age, there's no saving you no more. You know what I'm saying? There's only the children to be saved. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that as well. That's why I don't waste my time too
Yeah,
much
it's a
with them.
fact. It's a
But
fact.
there's some of them that can.
Yeah, I tried even.
No, but there's some of them that can be saved. There's some of them that still can be saved because due to the
It's
fact,
rare.
yeah, they're rare. But they're still out there. But our main focus
Like
is
all
the babies.
you
You
old
already
heads
know.
out there, right? No
You old heads
disrespect.
out there.
Respectfully, all
Man.
y'all old ass niggas
Yeah.
stuck in your motherfucking ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop being so fucking hard headed. You don't got life figured out. You might think you have life figured out, but you don't got life figured out.
Humble
You know what I'm
yourself.
saying? You gotta submit. You know what I'm
Humble
saying?
yourself.
The
Yeah.
black man is God, right? Remember
Say
that
that.
shit. Remember
Say
who
that.
told you? Bamboo Twiggz told you that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love the passion you have. It reminds me of mine, God. It reminds me of mine. You know, I remember the first times I was on Killer Priest live. Well, first time the first year I got Instagram, I was on the Godz lives all the time, talking about the black man is God and all caps, nigga. Raekwon's live,
Word.
fucking everybody's live, talking about the black man is God. You heard? The black man is God. Hell yeah. Old Dirty Bastard was gonna call his first album that. You know what I'm saying?
He said that at the Source Awards. He said that at
He
the
said
Source
that at
Awards.
the Source Awards. And he also said, Wu-Tang's for the
Peace to the
babies.
God.
Word, peace to the
Mhm.
God.
What-
Mr. God.
What was that at? That was at the Grammys or something? Or what?
Yeah, that was at the
Oscars or
Grammys.
Grammys or something?
Yeah, Grammys.
Yeah,
Man.
he bombed the stage.
Word.
He bombed the stage, like, you know what I mean? When P. Diddy won.
Yeah, man.
Peace to the God.
Yeah, man, they
He's
be
a true
back
living-
soon. They be back soon, man. They be back soon.
Indeed.
Yo,
Indeed.
on that note, yo, we're gonna call it a night, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, you know what I'm saying, via Streamlabs, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations again. Congratulations,
Peace.
you
Much love.
know, for you know, you're now part of the Daddy Club now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wish
Yeah.
you nothing but the best blessings, you know, more life, more blessings. You know, I really truly I say this speaking out loud, but I also say it in prayer while speaking out loud. It's a real blessing that I'm sending to you and your cipher right now, your whole family unit. I'm sending real blessings as I speak. It's a light beam shining forth from my mind to your family unit right now. And I'm
receiving it. I'm receiving all of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. I receive it.
All praises due, God. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. You heard? Black Messiah Talkz Podcast, bringing out the Messiah and you every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Mastermind.
Yeah.
The master
Yo, peace to Mastermind.
Yeah.
What up, nigga? What up?
That's it up. Peace. Also, make sure to go check out mtlstreets.com, you know, for all your latest updates on entertainment in the city, you know what I'm saying? Music, movies, things of that nature. Thugminder.com, beanies. Hey, yo, Grand Rising, you heard? Word. Oh, I want to shout out Shvelly. Just want to give a shout out to Shvelly, you know what I'm saying? I want to show him love today. You know what I mean? So, salute, Shvelly. Word up.
Peace to Shvelly, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, peace to Enoch. Allah Elohim, you know what I'm saying? The young God, you know what I'm saying? Peace to my young God, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, more infinite, eternal love and life and light to the young God, Enoch. Looking forward to
peace to my earth too, you know what I'm saying? She
peace to the earth. You know peace to the earth. You already know I said the whole cipher, right?
Peace to the universe. Peace to the universe, you know what I'm saying?
Peace to that solar system right there, indeed. Yo, listen, I also wanted to say that it's exciting. It's exciting, you know? New life is always bringing that excitement. That energy of excitement, you know? I love that energy. It's a great energy. Use that energy to the best of your ability and wisely in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, God. You know what I'm saying? More life. If you want to add anything on your way out.
No, I just want to say peace to man, woman, child. Peace to Godz and the earths. Peace to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I actually enjoyed this build a lot tonight. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Peace. That's it. Just mad peace.
It's therapy, man. It's therapy for all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing. You know what I mean? It's healing. So indeed, peace to man, woman, and child. Peace to the gods and the earths. Peace to Mastermind once again. And we out. Peace. Black Messiah Talkz.
Peace. Black Messiah Talkz. Peace.
Salute. Carlito the Kid. Send that X.
Yeah. We the Godz, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the Godz, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math.
Children of the Most High, original Israelites, not Israelians. Look within, see the light. We colonized by aliens, some call them fallen angels. Low-dimensional beings, only moving in angles. Never straightforward, only sideways. Spineless, snake-skin, reptilian race. Cause of a crime wave against universal law. Third rock from the sun, right here, right now. But trust the war's already won before it ever begun. The Most High's will is done, as above, so below. Love is love, we all one. As within, so without. Exhale, inhale. Count your breaths and your blessings escape from your inner hell. The physical's a reflection of that which is spiritual. Know thyself and you'll know all individuals. Everything is everything. Overcome the ego and manifest heaven on earth. We God's people.
We the Godz, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the Godz, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers,